People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Blessed Sunday morning to everybody. All of the good-hearted people, keep it real. Not the hypocrites, the good-hearted people. Have a blessed Sunday. Now people, first thing that I am going to speak about is Mr. Sanchez, legendary singer Sanchez, reggae dancehall artist. He lost his son about 24 hours ago. Based on the information, it is said that at about 4 something in the morning, crack of dawning, residents in a place called Bedward Gardens, they were playing dominoes when they were approached by some assailants. Run them down, GUN them down. After the smoke clear, 3 persons left lying in a dirt track close to a football field. So people, I think that it is safe to say that Bedward Gardens is not a bed of roses. Now people, here are the names of the persons that lost their life. Mr. Sanchez's son, his name is Kevin Anthony Jackson Jr. Sanchez, same name, the senior. Next person, 25-year-old Rashid Edwards. That man is said to be a Mason, not a gangster. Next person, Keno O.C. Brains. Don't know if he's a student. Don't know if he's mixed up. Based on information, it is said that after the Popo came, rushed them to the place of recovery, they were pronounced like a countryman trying to speak the Queen's English. Very bad. Worst case possibly. Now people, what is even more disturbing about the whole thing is that it is said that this youth lost his life on the same day in which Sanchez had the funeral for his mother. His mother was said to be 74 or lost her life at age 74. Now people, they say that you are given 70, that means 70. That means she could have died from natural causes, might have been sick, don't have any sorts of evidence to substantiate that. I know that Sanchez would not feel good to see his mother gone to the afterlife. However, just imagine that stress compounded with the fact that you lost your son, your BLOOD, on the same day in which you're sending away your mom to the afterlife. Just imagine what he is going through. It is said that when he was contacted, he was too distraught to talk, and people, we can all understand. Now people, like me say, Sanchez, entertainer, no sorts of gang affiliation. His mother, Bridget, lost her life at 74. She is into the church. She has no sort of gang affiliation. Don't know what is up with the son. Don't know if he's mixed up. Don't have any sorts of information to validate or verify that he was involved in any sorts of gang activity. So therefore, label it as innocent man. 3 innocent people for right now, until further notice. Now people, what we've come to realize is that there's a thing that is called, if them can't catch Quack out, them catch him shut. That is the most prominent reason, or the biggest reason, why a lot of persons are losing their life. However, it seems as if the Quack syndrome has now been extended to the era in which you live. So therefore, if you live over A and B and A in a problem, anybody with the over A, whenever they shatter them from B, see them they are equal opportunity targets. So therefore, people, you could pretty much lose your life for no sorts of reason, none at all. The next thing, we realize that a lot of these people that are losing their life, it is always after some sort of party. It is always after some sort of wee hours in the morning. It is always round some sort of domino table, some sort of loaded table. And people, I have said this in several occasions. Misery loves company. These gunmen, these shatter, it seems as if whenever them hear any sorts of music, whenever them hear any sorts of laughter, whenever them feel like people are enjoying themselves, it seems as if there is some sort of demonic spell. It seems as if it called down the evil, it called down the demons. Them just want to hear any sorts of knock and people, them a come make sure say them spoil the joy. They are going to make sure that whenever them pass through, it is like a ill wind, and people, you know exactly what they say about an ill wind. It does nobody no good, no time, never, ever, ever. Point blank and period. Now people, the next thing is this. Remember, Sanchez is a type of person that he has a stellar career. He has been touring extensively. So therefore, him always there on the road. He is away from Jamaica more than he is in Jamaica. However, realize that after this Big C situation, it basically cramped the style of most artists, dancehall, reggae, whatever you want to call it. So therefore, I saw that Sanchez came back to Jamaica maybe a couple of years ago. And people, I think that he was disappointed in what is going on in Jamaica as it pertains to the music scene. Cannot speak for him. I am just basing this off interviews that I've seen. He realized that the music has changed. He realized that it is now shifting to some new other youth, the Joshy them, the Skeng them, the I Intense, whatever his name is, Skilly Bang, artists like those. So therefore, it seems as if them put these legendary artists on the back burner. So therefore, he is disappointed with that. And even more, I think that he is disappointed with what is going on in Jamaica, as well as everybody else. So people, just think about this. The career thing, the whole music thing, it kind of get a little cramp. You lose your mother. And then, when you lose your mother, the day then that you're going to send her to her afterlife, you lose your son. People like me say, 70. So therefore, I understand he might be disappointed. He would have been disappointed. And then, you hear say, the same day, you get dressed up, or the same day, you're there at the church, you get a call. Or better yet, I think this happened in the morning, 4 something. You get a call the same day when you were supposed to bury your mother, say your son gone. So now people, look at it. At least three generations of Sanchez family affected. Well, the grandmother is gone, so therefore, she no longer has to deal with what is going on in Jamaica. However, the father, then the son, family members, other persons that are living, the friends. So people, me just say, it shows you that Jamaica pretty much gone to the dogs, point blank and period. So people, the moral of the story in all of this is that we see that Jamaica gone to the dogs, like I've always said, and I will never stop saying it until I see some sorts of changes. The people that live in Jamaica and can't leave, them pretty much stuck like Chuck. However, as somebody that live overseas and see the down spiral in everything in Jamaica, people. It is very disheartening. Not only is it disheartening as it pertains to the gunman, the thief, them, the people that we expect to do wrongs, the politician, corrupted popo. The typical Jamaican that I see nowadays in a real life and even on social media. A lot of them, they are no sorts of different than the criminals themselves. Even if you're working in a professional workplace, you would realize that you have a whole bunch of hypocrites. You have a whole bunch of person. They have the same mentality as a criminal them. The only thing is that they probably don't have the backbone, the spine. Them afraid to go to jail. So therefore, if them do anything, them are going to panic so the power come for them. However, the truth and the fact is that based on my experience in a real life, even on social media, YouTube, we realize that Jamaican people, on a whole, they are probably the worst type of people to deal with. If them couldn't take you out, they would. If them couldn't get away with it. If they could get away with it is the operative word. So people, me just say, at the end of the day, this is why we see so much evil. This is why we see so much demonic stuff. Because Jamaica is filled with a whole bunch of haters. You have certain degree of haters. You have the haters with the guns that are out there, that they have zero problem of taking you out. And then you have the hypocrites, people that are working the 9 to 5, the corporate world, and then even worse, the hypocrites on social media that are so easily manipulated that somebody can tell them to hate you, and them hate you without any sorts of reason. So people, just imagine. Sometimes when I speak to my people overseas, because people, my family, they are America, 30 years, 40 years, 20 years probably the least. Migrated long time. Out of all of my family, meaning cousin, brother, first cousin, second cousin, fifth cousin, uncle this, auntie this. Out of all of them, I am speaking about tens of people. Most of them come to Jamaica maybe one time in a 30 years. Maybe 2 times in a 30 years. Maybe never. And I am going to speak specifically as it pertains to my mother. She always asks me, how you love down at that place there so? How you love down there so? So people, you have to remember, people that live overseas and see what is going on in the news, them not hear nothing good, because there's nothing good advertised or promoted on social media. So therefore, every day them get up, them I hear K-I-L-L, K-I-L-L, this one get limb up, this one get joke up, this one get this one get that. Nothing good. And then their experience with people in the place where them work are Jamaicans living overseas. They must say to themselves, then hold on a minute. If me run from Jamaica and come back up in some evilous Jamaica or America, why me want go to the epicenter? Why would I go back when me hear nothing but negativity? So people, me just say, what we see displayed in the gun place them, in these garrison, with these gang wars, it is nothing different than the common average Jamaican. We are not we. Uno are some evilous people. Uno, very hypocritical and people. I know when I speak facts. I speak based on what I am seeing. And some people are going to get them feelings. But here are people who have sense and people who know truth. The hypocrite them hate you from day one. So, nothing new. Enjoy on yourself. Enjoy on your day. Bless up. So anyways, people, That is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like I said, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.